Okay, y'all. So I'm really sitting here trying my best to focus on my homework. I tell you, homework, because I literally just had to send a message to of course, my teacher about missed assignments because, of course, I got mixed up this week because I thought that we were only doing we wouldn't start back, doing classes until this week actually currently because today is the 7th, so July the 7th, because of the holidays was last week. So I ended up getting behind on a few of my assignments. So I'm trying to buckle down and finish, but your girl cannot focus. I can't focus, and I'm trying to focus. I'm trying my best to focus. And y'all can hear in the background, I got the noise, the kids. So I'm gonna try to sit here and get this did. Let me see how many more assignments I gotta do this week. Cause I'm not gonna hold y'all last month. Cause I do mini masters, so that is like when you're doing classes, you cramming, cramming, cramming. I'm gonna just be real. Life has definitely been lifing on my end. So if you're wondering where I've been, why I haven't been posting normally, it ain't got real. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say it. Life definitely just got real for me. It was a lot of craziness going on my end between the children, still trying to find a new job, trying to keep up with classwork, plus babysitting extra children, on top of just dealing with life itself. It's taking a toll. I got really down. I got depressed. I got so sad and caught up in my own emotions, like to the point where I literally was just sitting and staring at the wall. And my kids, I wouldn't try to show that side of me, so I would like go in my room, or when they go to bed, I'll come downstairs and just sit to myself and try to hold myself together and not cry. And I think my husband, he noticed, changes, but he would ask questions, but I kind of just played it off like, it's okay. It is okay not to be okay. But it's also not okay to not admit it to yourself. Like, through this process or whatever it may be that I got going on right now, I'm learning to tell myself, you know what, it's okay, but I know I'm not in a good space right now. I know things are happening, life is happening, and I'm just trying to keep pushing, keep going through it, and I keep a smile on my face and just say, you know what, Lord, it's your will, not mine. So I'm giving it over to you, and I'm going to let you do what you're supposed to do in my life, and just pray and ask for guidance to show me the right direction, because I have goals, but then at the same time I also got to think my goals or the things that I want to do in life is sometimes not the things that God has set for me to do. So in this season of my life, I'm just praying God directs me and shows me and moves me into the life that he has for me and the things that he wants me to do. I want those things to align instead of me trying to figure it out on my own. And that's my biggest problem. I'm such a go-getter, and I'm so used to just doing, doing, doing. And right now, God has me in a space. I feel like I'm going through isolation right now. It's like I don't talk to nobody. Don't nobody really come around me. I mean, I have a few friends, but I rarely hear from them now, which I'm not upset about at all, but I just feel like God really has me guarded and off to myself for a reason. Now, what that reason is, I have yet to figure it out, and I'm really still trying to. I'm just going with the flow, but I have prayed about it, and sometimes you just want to break down. I admit this. It's been a couple of times where I done just sat to myself and I wanted to cry. I wanted to break down. But like now, my homework last month, it was really tough. Like, it was tough. When I tell y'all, I was just going through it with my emotions, and I'm already emotional. I'm very emotional. I've always been that way. Since I was little, my mom always say it comes down to her, the fact that she was very much emotional when she was pregnant with me. Um, and a lot of people try to say, well, oh, it's because you're a Pisces or what. No, like I'm a very much emotional creature, and we're already emotional anyway. Like, we run off our emotions, but I'm definitely, last month was a battle for me. Like, I was going between happiness, depression, sadness. Like, it was like my emotions were literally running wild, and I couldn't. And a part of me felt like I was under attack. So, and it would be times where I would be asleep, and I would wake up out my sleep like early in the morning, and I find myself just sitting there praying, like just praying and just asking God, okay, whatever this is that's trying to come at me, remove it away from me, because life really has been tough. But you know what? Y'all hear my baby upstairs singing. I'm sorry about the dogs, but they're being kids, so I don't mind them. But one thing I have realized through all of this is that no matter what is going on, keep pushing, keep going. Because if I sit here and I wallow, if I sit here and I get down on myself, I sit here and I just sit here and just sit still and not move, then I'm gonna be stuck. And I find myself doing that sometimes, where I get so caught up in my emotions where I just be like, well, forget it. I don't want to do nothing. I give up. Whatever. I don't care. I'm just sit here and just stare off. But guess what? Time is still moving. Time is moving by. Like, and sometimes I sit back and like, dang, like, I'm 30 years old now. What are you doing with your life, love? What are you doing? But it's a purpose behind my pain. It's a purpose with everything that I've been through. So I can't sit up here and say, well, listen, I'm going to give up. I'm just not going to throw in the towel. No, my kids need me. My family needs me. If nothing else, I remind myself that I have to be the one to set the example, be the one to show them that change is good, change is okay. It's okay to sometimes to stumble and fall off, but it's also okay to bounce back and get yourself together and keep going. No matter what you have going on, no matter what maybe you're trying to come up against you or anything, keep going. That is my biggest motivation. Like, I keep reminding myself, you got this, you got this, you got this. I'm tired. I don't remember the last time I took a vacation. I think a couple times I done about lost my mind. Oh Lord, they arguing again. A couple times I done probably about lost my mind, but you know what? Keep pushing, keep going, because eventually everything is going to work out in your favor. And God has already preordained, and he has already set forth what he's going to do in your life. It's just up to you to follow the path that he has for you, not for nobody else. I used to find myself always concerned about what everybody else thinks. So I'm like, or like, for example, I would post a video and then I would go back and say, oh, they're going to talk about me because I look like this, or because I said this, let me delete this, or whatever, because I'm too self-conscious. But in this season of my life right now, I'm not caring. I'm not caring about what people think about me, what they have to say about me, because at the end of the day, I'm living in my truth, and this is my life, and what I'm going to do it for me and what makes me happy. And I pray that everybody else does the same thing. No, I'm not perfect. I'm not just this big, spiritual person. I am still growing. I'm still growing in Christ. I'm a baby in Christ, and I can admit that. But I'm getting better and better each day, and I'm trying to become the best version of myself for myself, but also for my children, because I have to set an example for them. So even with life, even with everything that's going on in my life right now, I'm going to continue to push. I'm going to continue to fight for the life and for the things that I know I deserve, and my family and my kids, what we deserve. So, y'all, yes, I have dreams and I have goals, and I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. And thank y'all for tuning in with me today. I know it's been a while. This is just a quick, where have I been, catching up with me. But I love all of you guys, my beautiful people. Definitely stay tuned, because this is not the last y'all gonna see of me. I am definitely coming back. But yeah, I love you guys, and you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye-bye.